Let me step away from my baby to warn people about my baby. You should probably be concerned.
I would agree with that one. They're always asking, is AI dangerous? Are we headed towards this iRobot civilization where AI is going to take over and humanity is doomed?
So not only is he making revolutionary technology, he is also making a name in the world of martial arts. If you were scared of him now, you should be even more scared.
Yep. Good afternoon, good morning, and good night.
Welcome to Tech Talk News.
In today's news, we have headliners, banging headliners.
What are they saying?
This is pretty crazy for society. Mark Zuckerberg just won a jiu-jitsu championship.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg, everyone. You've never been a fan of Mark Zuckerberg and you don't like jiu-jitsu, then you're probably going to stay the same with your perspective on Mark Zuckerberg, which is okay. But just so you know, he is now participating into society a bit more other than technology, government meetings, wife and children things.
According to ESPN.com, this article we're looking at, he's actually won, it says, a BJJ tournament. That's right.
He's a what?
It's a BJJ tournament.
BJJ tournament.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
So not only is he making revolutionary technology, he is also making a name in the world of martial arts. If you were scared of him now, you should be even more scared.
Yep. The thing that I'm looking forward to the most is the whole thing with Jake Paul, whole boxing thing that's going on. You know, can't help but wonder, because I know Mark Zuckerberg's PR specialist. You know, if you're watching this, you know, set him up with Jake Paul. Be pretty nice. Be a nice show. I think that would be a major headliner. Could you imagine just waking up and then you see your phone and it says Mark Zuckerberg vs. Jake Paul. When it comes to more tech-related stuff, another big topic is Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, is going to be one of the first to represent artificial intelligence in Congress, which is fantastic because we've been going, 4 or 6 months with no regulated AI. I mean, the only regulation on AI has been from the companies that have created the AI.
So the government wants to get their hands in there.
Either the government wants to get their hands in there or AI revolutionists want to get into the government and put their hands onto the regulation. First come, first serve.
I'm sure we'll get more information in the future when we're talking about this topic a lot.
About 2 days ago, Google did their keynote, kind of like one of their first responses since ChatGPT has kind of came out. Sundar Pichai has been teasing that, you know, they're working on AI and they've been collecting human information since search engines have been a thing. In that keynote, they pretty much announced, you know, all this AI technology that they're gonna be morphing into, you know, not just the browser aspect of their devices, but the actual OS operating system that they use, which is Android. Android itself, the whole keynote was pretty much just selling the idea that your phone, if you're an Android user,
A lot of AI integrations, huh?
there's a lot of AI integrations inside of the actual phone itself. So right now we kind of look for generative AI tools through browsers, websites, sometimes apps, but now I think the next step and the reason for this keynote presentation was really to entice. They're going to take it a step further and just put the AI directly into the phone's, you know, basic operating standpoint.
So I guess if Android's doing that, has Apple said anything about any AI integrations for their devices?
Apple is up next for their keynote presentation. I'm not really sure. I just know that they've been hyping it.
They're just strategically waiting.
I don't know.
Save the best for last type of thing.
They all work together in some sort of way, but for Apple, I'm like dying internally. For Apple, I'm not sure. We'll see. You know, there's a lot of teases for VR headset outside of just the AI integrated into their phone hardware and software. The next thing that I talked about was Bard. In case you don't know what Bard is pretty much the ChatGPT version of Google. There was a long wait line to get into Bard in the first place, but now they pretty much just opened the doors, so now you can go Google Bard, sign up, and you can start testing it out right now.
So go do that. And then tell us what you think about it. Do you like that better? Do you like ChatGPT better?
I'm kind of assuming that all these AI chatbots are pretty much going to be the same, because how many times can you display a chatting feature? But it's not too shabby. I did a couple of tests already. I would say the only thing it's missing, you know, like when you design with WordPress sites, compared to like Wix, Shopify, or WordPress and Elementor, like it just works smooth. like when you designed inside of it. But when it comes to like Shopify or Wix, it's always been buggy, been weird, it felt weird. I guess there's a feeling that I feel when I design sites, same pot, where it's good, definitely gets you from point A to point B. It still needs some tweaking.
Okay.
Still needs some touches. Information's a little stale.
So it sounds like the recommendation is still ChatGPT.
I would say so, for sure. When I was testing both of them at the same time, I shifted towards ChatGPT. It felt great. You know what I think it was? Because every time you give ChatGPT a response, it comes back with something amazing. And Bard, I didn't really feel that. Sorry, Sundar Pindar. Maybe you'll get there. Well, I know it'll get there. If you don't get there, I'll be like, what have you guys been doing for 25 years?
That'd be insane to see that Google becomes irrelevant just because they can keep up with AI as well as other companies. I don't think that'll happen, but...
You wouldn't think that it would happen, but it's like 50-50 back and forth. We don't know if they're holding back. They're like, yeah, we got some stuff, but they're not showing the stuff. But this is Bard, so feel free to sign up. There's no affiliation links. It's free from the heart.
So since we're on the topic of AI, let's answer the question that everybody always is asking.
What are they asking?
They're always asking, is AI dangerous? Are we headed towards this iRobot civilization where AI is going to take over and humanity is doomed?
Well,
the first one that I had found was that people need to be cautious with AI because the tech is a danger to public. Now, he's been talking about this for quite some time. He's been very open about that. I know you know a lot about this, so what are the specifics that he's been talking about?
well, even like the Congress thing that I just spoke about with Sam Altman. Apparently, Elon Musk is supposed to be there as well. Or he's already been consulting with some sort of chief person about the regulation of technology and AI.
Interesting.
But some of the things that Elon Musk pretty much is an advocate for is AI robots taking over the world. AI robots aligning to a specific goal and pretty much excludes. And then civilization. When you look back on the human civilization, was it a good experience or was it a bad experience? We don't know. Everyone's experiences are different. And AI, that's one of his fears. That was actually one of like the foundations of Neuralink 2, was to give us humans the ability to compete with AI in case that does happen. Those have been the keywords that I keep hearing with Elon Musk. Humans cannot operate at the scale of AI just organically. Making sure that we don't slip up as a civilization, technology, leaders, seal the gap before the gap gets too big to seal.
So it sounds like he's a big proponent for the government taking control of AI, regulating it, and making sure that essentially it's done.
Which I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
The fact that, ChatGPT can already browse the internet, can use the web browser from our devices, it's only just that far away from just, hey, let me just get in your computer, let me just get in your phone, just do all this stuff for you. I think regulating that first before, giving every human being with a device the power to generate anything with AI. What agree with?
Yeah. Now, moving on to other public figures that have laid out their opinions about AI. One of them is Geoffrey Hinton, also known as the AI Godfather. He quit Google because of the dangers that he sees with AI, and as the godfather of AI, I can assume that he's the one that kind of forefronted the whole AI movement.
I know with him, once you see like a godfather,
Let me step away from my baby to warn people about my baby. You should probably be concerned.
I would agree with that one.
Let me control my baby before my baby gets president. He was completely...
improves the human experience or destroys the human experience.
He even refers to them in this article that I'm reading, that he calls them quite scary and that they're more intelligent than us, as far as he can tell. He clearly sees that AI has already surpassed human on the intellect level, so maybe it is something we should be concerned about. Are you concerned?
I was concerned until they decided to put, a meeting together for Congress. If we were just gonna keep going,
Yeah.
like until the end of time, the Godfather was gonna step away, and there was like no urgency to regulate AI, then I would be kind of, anxious.
Going back to how the whole government is getting involved now, actually President Joe Biden, he met with some top CEOs about AI, including Microsoft. I think that's it for today. Went over some pretty cool topics. Are you scared of AI? Let us know. How do you predict the government putting their hands into all this? How is that gonna play out? Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
Or there are even people out there that even care.
Do you even care?